Hey Instagram, what's up? What's good? How is everybody doing on this Sunday evening? I am popping on here for just a moment to let y'all know that I don't care what you're going through right now. I need you to be believing God for more, believing that one day the situation is going to get better, that He is answering your prayers. And things are going to change. Things are going to change. I want to give you guys a very quick testimony, all right? So this past weekend, my husband and I were able to spend some quality time with two of our babies, Aaliyah and Andrew. I want to give y'all the backstory. In the process of my husband and I getting married and just blending our families together, we had a very difficult time, a real hard time. Hey, Knick Knack, Paddywhack, how you doing? A really hard time just blending our families. There were some parties that just weren't happy with our marriage and our union and made things very difficult for us to see Aaliyah and Andrew. We actually went 6 months without being able to see Aaliyah and Andrew, and it really broke us. It was very hard in the beginning. You know, we're fighting with all of the right tools that we know to fight with. We're fighting with prayer, but we're also getting the law involved and, you know, getting lawyers and clearing out bank accounts. Like, it was real. It was really real. It was a hard time, and it seemed like it was a time that was never going to end. But as I look at all that we've been through and all the things that we fought through, I could really say that God was so faithful. Like, y'all didn't even know that me and Manny had gone almost 6 months without seeing two of our babies. Y'all didn't know all the hell that we were going through and how we cleared out our bank account just to go fight with an attorney to be able to see our children, you know, and to hold people responsible for taking the children and moving them out of town. Like, Manny and I have just gone through so much so that we can still have the joy that we have today, the peace that we have today, the faith that we have today. And I believe that that same peace, that same faith, that same joy is something that God has for everybody. Like, all of our hard circumstances, all of the tough things that we are going through, all of those dark situations are situations for us to one day believe that God is real and that that, you know, entire time with having our, you know, and really having no choice but to depend on God to see us through, we would not have the faith that we have right now. Like, my husband and I literally feel invincible because we have gone through the hardest times. We have, you know, spent all of our money just to fight for our blended family, and still it seems like the enemy was being able to win. And it wasn't until we really fought with God and said, like, God, what do you want us to do? Like, we're getting real frustrated, we're getting real tired, and we just need you to change it. Like, if you don't want us to ever see the kids again, then don't let us. But if you are asking us to fight for this blended family, we're going to do it. And God said, fight. God said, keep fighting with prayers, keep believing, keep confessing that those babies are yours and you are going to see them regardless of the obstacles that are in your way. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care how many times you got to call. I don't care how many times you have to drive out of town and no one be at home and you have to come all the way back home. Like, there's just so many things that we had to go through for our family. We didn't lose our mind in the process, that we didn't give up on our purpose, that we didn't lose our faith. And now in our obedience to just keep asking God, to keep praying, to keep on believing, we are here on the other end, being able to see our children on a regular basis, even being able to have them on weeks at a time that we went 6 months without even seeing them. So what I'm saying, guys, is I know life is hard. I've had so many hard situations. Just be who God called me to be, regardless of if my life was all the way together. And I want you to know that you can too. That you can maintain all sorts of peace no matter who is trying to destroy you and yours. Nothing and nobody can stop you. All you have to do is get God involved, and He will give you the strength and He will give you the plan to succeed. We didn't lose after fighting with our flesh, in our flesh, I would say, and surrendering completely to God, saying, what's the next move, God? What you want to do? Ever since getting Him involved, my husband and I have just had so much strategy, so much peace, so much faith, so much, He's just given us the ability to really make things happen, regardless of who's trying to tear down our family and, you know, just hurt us and do other stuff. Like, God just won't let us fail. He won't let us fail. He keeps on supplying all of our needs. He keeps giving us more peace, more joy, regardless of the hell that we've gone through and continue to have to go through just when people decide to act crazy. And I just feel like God has that same peace and that same joy for you, the same plans, the same purpose, the same way for you to just excel regardless of what's happening in your life. I know it because he's done it for us. I also know it because he says it in his word. Everything in all ways is always working out for your good. And he also asked us to just pray without ceasing. So pray without fail. Don't allow your prayers to just go unanswered and you just give up right there. If you want to see something changed, keep praying, keep asking, keep knocking on that door saying, I believe you're going to do it. I don't know when, but you're not going to let me die in this situation, God. Things are about to change. I believe that you're supplying me with a plan of action. You're giving me the strength to endure. You're going to allow me to see another day. I'm not dying here. Your glory will be revealed, And I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful because God's glory is revealed. A lot of people think that we should not have made it through that situation. Like people close to us are like, that was hell on earth. But yet you and Manny was still getting it. Y'all was still helping people. Y'all was still showing up with smiles on your face, going to work, raising children. All of that shit took y'all out. But all we see is grace. All we see is favor. All we see is the blessings of God. Because we didn't fold. We didn't give up. We didn't say, oh, this is it. Let's just quit right here. We said, God, we trust you. And we're going to keep on covering this thing in prayer. And since believing God and praying without ceasing, we're now able to see our babies all the time, talk to our babies all the time, and not trip when, we don't hear from them because we just trust God. Whatever God's plan is will always prevail regardless of the people that are trying to stop it. All right? So whoever's trying to stop you from being great, whatever is trying to keep you from living your best life, just know that with God, you can get through it. With God, you will conquer any and all situations in your life. And prayer really does work. So I'm just super happy because a lot of things that I used to cry about, I'm serious, I used to cry, I used to be sad. A lot of things that have happened that I've seen happen to our babies. Blending life is not easy. Blending families together with just broken pieces and all that. It's not easy, but God is faithful and he will get anybody through any situation. If he can get us through not seeing our kids for 6 months, he can get anybody through anything. So I just want y'all to just keep the faith, keep on pushing, and not give up no matter what. Hey, Ebony, how are you? Hey, Anissa, how are you? Hey, Aisha, how are you doing? All right, so that's all I want to say. Don't stop praying, y'all. God could literally change anything. He could change anybody's heart. He can change your own heart, and he could just bless you beyond measure if you don't fold. So just stick with it, all right? Peace and blessings, y'all. I'll be praying on live tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. All right, peace out.